right? We're in Brighton.
Are we in Brighton?
Yeah, this way's bright.
It's very bright.
I know.
And I'd like to go to Brighton.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah. Oh wow, it's very bright. You want to sit up more?
I thought I looked relaxed.
You do look relaxed.
Yeah, if I'm like this, it's a bit... plus I'm out of the thing.
Okay. That's better.
Yeah, it's very nice.
It's very nice. Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. My name is Kenzie. If you did not know that, now you know. And you guys, today we have a very exciting announcement. If you read the title, you're right. You're correct, because in this video we're gonna talk about
the engagement.
The engagement story!
Yeah, official engagement.
Okay, so I had a few like notes on my phone as to like kind of like what I wanted to go through.
Yeah, get the phone.
I hope it's focused.
And we are in Venice.
And we are in Venice.
Still in Venice.
Okay, so I have just a couple questions here, and these are kind of like frequently asked questions that we could do in this video and have it be like a little couples Q&A, I guess.
Yeah, sure.
But the first one that people ask a lot is, how did we meet?
How did we meet?
How did we meet? So, do you want to do that story, or do you? We can both do it.
Yeah, I can start and then you can...
Yeah.
So, no, actually, you should start because you're the first one actually.
Okay, so how we met is that I knew of his channel for quite a while actually, and I watched some stuff here and there, but the channel or the video that I actually saw that really piqued my interest was about yokai, and I'm a huge fan of mythology, of all pantheons, and I love Japanese mythology a lot. So he did a video about yokai, and then I messaged him on Facebook Messenger, and I forget which question I even asked you.
You didn't. You just said you had a question.
Oh, I just said I had a question.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it wasn't even your personal Facebook. It was like
my Metatron Facebook.
Yeah, it was it was his Metatron Facebook. And I asked that question, and he messaged me back. Yeah. I remember one evening I was just in my apartment, in my flat, and I didn't have much to do, so and actually I was feeling a little alone, if I have to be 100%, because my friends weren't there. I was just on my own, and so I was just, usually I take time to respond to comments, the comment section on my channel, and then I decided, let's check out my Facebook page. I haven't checked it in a while, and I had to scroll down quite a bit. So I was replying to a lot of messages, and then I saw your picture. I'm like, oh, I think you said you were scrolling for like an hour and a half.
Something like that. Yeah. I was scrolling for a long time. I was responding to a lot of messages. Yeah. And then because I had a lot of catch up to do, and then at one point I saw your picture. It's like, yeah, that's a cute girl, and so I replied to you, and then we started talking. And
then we did. It was so nice, and it was. I don't know, I always tell people, and even for me, I genuinely feel like me and Raph have been together for like 5 years, and we just celebrated our 2-year anniversary, and I feel like I've known you for forever. It's insane, and I don't know, I'm so excited. I'm so happy, and it's like, it's a wonderful story, and like I genuinely do believe that we were put together by just whatever you believe in, divine intervention or the universe or whatever have you. I do believe that we were put together at the best time possible for both of us. So I found my person.
Yeah, I found my very nice.
We zinged.
Yes.
If you know what movie that's from, comment it. The camera died, so I had to plug it in. Where were we? The next point that I had is, how did we do long distance?
Yeah, long distance. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So long distance in and of itself already is really hard to do, but then add a worldwide pandemic into the mix, and it gets even harder. So I think when it comes to long distance relationships, you just have to talk to the person. Are you in frame?
I think I am.
Yeah, there you go. You just have to talk. You have to talk and just stay on the same page.
Do things together.
Yeah, speak to one another. If you can't physically be together, then like, play games together.
Yeah, play games together. We even made videos together, we did research together. We even watched the same things and then talked about it a couple of times.
Yeah. I watched The Haunting of Hill House. Yeah. Like when it first came out, and then he watched The Haunting of Hill House over like quarantine last year. So we talked about that and it was super fun. But I think when it comes to long distance, for me, I couldn't imagine, even though I wasn't with you, I couldn't imagine not being with you.
No.
I couldn't, because you know, you find certain things with people, like the way that y'all joke around, or the way that, you know, y'all can be silly with each other, and like certain mannerisms that the other person has. And if you didn't have that anymore, then I feel like, I don't know, it would feel so weird.
Empty, yeah.
It would feel horrible. So like, I knew, number one, I genuinely believe that we're meant to be together, because if we weren't, I feel like it would have ended with COVID.
Oh yeah, it was a test for sure.
It was totally a test, and it was fine. Of course, I missed him every single day. It was just, I was happy with waiting, because I just wanted to be able to see his mannerisms again. And there are certain things that we say to each other that are just like adorable. Yeah, long distance is hard, but I definitely think it's doable.
Yeah, we managed for a year.
Yeah, well, so we met in like April 2019, and then you came to America June of 2019, and then me and my mom went to Italy October 2019. Yeah. And then you came back in December of 2019 and stayed until March 2020, and that's when COVID happened. Well, yeah.
You got like a calendar in your head.
I just remember it. I don't know why. I think it's because our anniversary is on the 26th of June, so like kind of all that. And then he stayed until March 2020, and that's when all the COVID stuff happened. So I wasn't able to see him all of 2020, and now I can see him again, and it's 2021, and it's June. So a year and a half. So the other question is, so basically we're gonna get more into like the proposal stuff. Now, how did you propose, babe?
I waited to take you to Venice, because we've been around, we're going around all of Italy, of course, and you know, I being Sicilian, that's our base of operation.
Yeah.
We did go to the Amalfi Coast, we did go to Naples, we did go to Rome, of course, but I thought Venice is like the dream city.
It's like the romantic city when you think of Venice.
Yeah, it's either Venice or Paris, and being Italian, it was going to be Venice.
Absolutely, for sure.
So that's why I chose Venice, although I had got the ring like 6 months ago already.
When did you get it? Because I had told you about it. I had like
we talked about that ring.
I had mentioned it, and I was like, oh, it's so pretty.
Options, yeah, and you kept talking about it, and I kept like trying to, what was the word?
Like derail me?
Like not to talk about, change the subject, because I'm like, I've already got it, but yeah, it was, but she didn't know, of course, that I had.
No, I didn't know, and that I actually, believe it or not, when I was in Palermo, like when I first gotten here, I had checked the website I'll tell you where the ring is from here in a minute, but I had checked the website, and I saw that the certain ring that I had, it was out of stock. Yeah. And I told him, I said, can you believe this ring is out of stock? Like and he was just like, oh man, that's, wow. Must be popular. When did you know that you wanted to propose? When did you know?
No, I think pretty early. But the only thing is that it took time because of the fact that we couldn't see each other. So it was postponed. It just was postponed.
Of course. I think I feel like I knew that I wanted to marry you even all through quarantine and everything, because I just couldn't, like I said before, I just couldn't get the idea. I just wanted to be with you. I don't know. I don't know.
I remember you told me the funny, it's actually kind of a funny story now, I think you said that when you watched the yokai video, you said, I'm gonna marry this guy. I
did. So, okay, so funny, okay, so this was a long time ago when I was watching the yokai video, and I had in my mind, I don't know why, I had a small crush on you in the anyways, and then for some reason I just thought in my head, I just thought, I'm gonna marry him.
Yeah, there you go.
Here we are.
Here we are.
Oh my goodness, it's crazy how stuff comes together.
Yeah.
And then last point, because the camera's gonna die again, where's the ring from? What is it made of? So we'll put in some like close-up shots of the ring and everything, but here is the ring in all of its glory. She is absolutely stunning and beautiful, and I love it so much. So the like the little band right here, this is technically a wedding band. This would be the engagement ring here, and this is the wedding band, but I just like wearing them both at the same time because I think it looks nice.
Yeah, in theory you should wait. I think,
in theory, yes, you should wait, but both of the wedding band and the engagement ring itself both have diamonds on the side, and then up here has the diamonds. But if you can see in the very middle, that big stone, this is moonstone. The reason why I actually chose moonstone, there are a few reasons. Number one is that I love the moon. I know that doesn't make a lot of sense, but I really do. I have always loved the moon. I have always been very drawn to the moon. I think it's very pretty. I have like a lot of like in our apartment I have like a moon mirror. I have moons and stars like hanging down. I'm very into that. I like astrology, but that's not the whole part of it. But I love the moon. I'm a moon child. I just love it so much.
Yeah, it's very feminine, the moon.
It's very nice. I love it so much. And then number two is that I think it still looks classic. I wanted something that was a bit different, but it's still, if someone were to just look at it, it looks like a diamond. But it still is different. So I love it so much. And then number three is that moonstone is now June's new birthstone.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. It went from Alexandrite, which I love, and then pearls. I don't like pearls that much personally. And then now moonstone, and I'm actually so down with that. So that's the one thing that I love about it a lot. And it is rose gold as well. So for this particular ring, I think it only comes in rose gold. Okay. But yeah, it does. So I knew I didn't want silver, and I knew I didn't really want like a yellow gold, just because that's not personally for me. I do like gold jewelry, but I don't want it to be like yellow. I thought the rose gold looked really, really nice, and then I just thought it looked great.
Yeah, it's a beautiful color.
It's really, really nice, and I love rose gold jewelry in general, so I think it'll really match a lot.
And it looks good with your nails as well.
But you guys, that's the ring, and that is the story, and we are still making our story. And I'm so excited to see where everything takes us, to see where life takes us. I can't wait to go to Japan with you at some point.
We need to go to Japan. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
I can't wait to go to the UK with you at some point. I can't wait to visit New York with you. I just want to go everywhere. I want to go everywhere, and I'm super excited. But I hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you have any other questions, please comment below. We'll both be in the comments answering questions. And follow me on Instagram right here, because I post daily. Follow Raph on Instagram and on TikTok, because his TikTok is blowing up.
Yes,
it's doing really well. I post sometimes on TikTok, but follow me on Instagram. And give this video a like if you did like it, and subscribe if you have not already, and I'll see you in the next video. Ciao. Bye. Ciao, 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 ciao. I just pulled my neck.
No, pulled my neck.